At the carnival's ring toss booth, my ninth ring landed on the peg and the crowd lost it. My little sister was on her tiptoes, pointing at a giant stuffed gopher, her eyes glowing. 10 in a row got you anything off the top shelf, so one more ring, and that gopher was hers. The guy running the booth leaned across the counter. "Tell you what, kid, land this last one, and I'll throw in a fresh strip of tickets on top of the prize. Miss it, and I keep the rest of the tickets in your pocket." My sister was bouncing. I couldn't say no in front of her without looking like I was about to miss. I picked up the 10th ring. The crowd hushed as I lined it up. The ring left my hand, just like the other 9, and I knew before it was halfway there that it was going on. The guy knew too. His hand came up over the counter, and he swatted the ring out of the air. It clattered down somewhere behind the counter. He straightened up and held his hand out for my tickets. "Doesn't count. You flinched." The crowd gasped. I handed over every ticket I had while the whole crowd watched, and he tucked them away smooth, like he'd done it 100 times. A dad near the front spoke up. "The kid landed it. Everybody saw it." The guy didn't even turn around. "You want to be next? I'll have you walked off the lot." He picked up a ring and tossed it lazily onto one of the small pegs without looking. "See, kid? That's how it's done." My little sister stopped bouncing. She reached for the gopher one more time, tears forming in her eyes. I couldn't look at her. Then he reached up and grabbed the gopher by the ear, wiggling it at my sister. "Say bye to your prize, sweetheart." But the gopher didn't budge, and the whole board creaked, tipped forward, and slammed face down on the counter as he jumped back. The back of the board was facing the crowd now, and every prize on the top shelf was zip-tied to it. Nobody ever won that gopher. It was never coming off that board, and any kid who made the last ring got swatted and called a flincher, just like me. A mom pushed to the front holding her son's hand. "He did the same thing to my son an hour ago." Said he flinched. The dad was already yelling. Phones went up all over the crowd, and a manager shoved through and roped off the booth. He made the guy hand back every strip in his pocket, then cut the gopher free and passed it over the counter to my sister. She wrapped her arms around it, and it was almost as big as she was. They walked the guy off the lot, and I called after him, "That's how it's done." The gopher's silly grin followed him the whole way, tongue sticking out.